Happy Saturday, my friends. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying the weekend. Yay! Weekend started. My name is Lucia Mitro, and today I invited my dear friend Sue Greenwald to share exciting news about her expos. She is hopefully will be in soon. To adding. Okay, so we are adding Sue on the camera. She will be with me hopefully soon. The Facebook is processing this, so it's still adding. Hopefully, she will jump on me with me on a Facebook soon. So I'm so happy to see you at least like this to be a phone. No September 28th. I will see you in person, and I can give you a hug. Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting weekend.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
About me?
Yeah.
How much do you want to know? I could go on forever. I most recently ran a wellness center, so I teach yoga and I do nutritional counseling and teach spiritual classes, all of that other things. I've been into self-development for years and years and years. And it seems like everything that we offer at the expo, pretty much I already do. So having the expo was a natural transition from the wellness center. So most recently, the wellness center was in Malvern. I'm having trouble talking today, I guess. And I was really having fun with the wellness center, and it was really starting to take off when the idea for the expo came to me. But I don't know if that was enough about what I do or not. So I've been teaching yoga for 18 years. I've been a nutritional counselor for maybe 8 years. I'm an ordained minister. Like I said, I teach all the spiritual classes, meditation, and all that. So I'm into, healthy food. So I've been cooking holistically for years. I'm a vegetarian. Once in a while, I cheat, but it's usually if I cheat, it's like I have gluten or dairy. That kind of thing. What else can I tell you?
I met you, actually, you brought to me Dr. Semir Osmanagic when he came from Bosnian Pyramid. So I met you at the same time with Semir, and that, like, the people that you bring to us are truly, truly gifts. Like Semir was absolutely a gift to me. So I am very grateful for you that you put, I know it's a lot of work. I know it's a lot of headaches and it's a lot of work. People don't understand how much work it is to put something like this together. So I'm forever grateful to you that you are actually, you don't have to do that. And you still bringing to us all these amazing people. So thank you very, very much for everything that you do.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So the next expo is coming in here in Pennsylvania, correct?
Yes. So it's September 28th through 30th. It starts Friday night at 5. We do have a special event during the day on Friday, the ordination to the Order of Melchizedek with Dan Chesbro, which we have quite a few people coming to. But the official expo starts at 5 o'clock. And this time our biggest speaker, if you will, is Dr. Michael Sala coming. So I'm very excited to have him. And it is very exciting when someone of that caliber will come to our area. And it does take a lot of time and coordination and scheduling, and there's a lot of moving parts, but I love doing it. So yes, the next one is in Philadelphia, outside of Philly and Oaks at the Expo Center. And we'll have probably about 130 healthy, holistic types of vendors. And then we have 4 speaker rooms going at the same time with 50 talks. And all but 3 of them are included with your general admission. So you'd have to buy tickets for the other ones if you want to attend those. But it's quite a bit all going on at the same time. lot of fun. And part of the reason I'm doing it is really for people to go, that they really, people are awakening and they have a need for more connection, a sense of community, and they don't know where to go. And
Mhm.
so everyone that comes to the expo pretty much leaves and says they've met new friends, they've gotten great contacts, they've learned something. And that's really what it's all about, is spreading that word.
And it's for the information too, because sometimes you don't realize what you're looking for until
Yeah,
you get there and like, oh my God, this is what I need. So
exactly.
it's really nice to see the different options that people have that would not think that they have if they would not attend this. So it's
Exactly.
really amazing to see the diversity and different options again and different practitioners, because you have to choose your practitioner too. I always say tune in and choose it. So even if it's the same thing like Reiki or what I do, reconnection healing, you have to tune in the practitioners too. So you meet the different practitioners, and that's absolutely amazing that
Right.
how
And
many options people have.
we have quite a few vendors and practitioners that come back every time, so that you already know where they're going to be and who they are. But we have a lot of new ones this time, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I feel like I've made a lot of new friends because I do try
Mhm.
to talk to most of them to get a feel for
Mhm.
what they're doing. If they're, especially if they're in the psychic medium genre, I do talk to them. But I feel like we've got some really good new friends coming, and I
Mhm.
feel like the group has shifted, and it's a good thing. So the right people will be there. And the
Mhm.
big news this time is we'll be controlling the food. So in the past, we have had to use the Expo's Center's snack bar, which was not
Yes.
very health oriented. And I had a lot of complaints about the quality of the food, but also that they would run out of everything multiple
Wow.
times through the weekend. They couldn't serve everyone. So I'm trying to bring in healthy food vendors, which has been
Awesome.
harder than I anticipated. I thought that they would jump at the chance, the ones that I've
Mhm.
contacted, but so far, not that's not been true. But I still have time to bring
Mhm.
in more. So I've got a couple coming. I'd love to attract some more, and there'll be thousands of people that need food, lunch, snacks, beverages. So if you know of anyone, I'd love to talk with them.
Yeah, actually, I have somebody in mind. She has a restaurant in Philadelphia, a vegan restaurant in Philadelphia. My friend
Perfect.
Lenka. So I'll reach out to her and I'll connect you to, um, she's right there in your area. So
Perfect.
I'll reach out to her. I'm not sure if she will be able to do it, but I'll definitely connect you to. Awesome.
Yeah.
See, it's a good thing we connected.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I thought that the food vendors, when I first started the expo, I was
Mhm.
contacted by so many food vendors, and I could not, offer them a spot there.
Yes.
We were required
Mhm.
to use the expo center food. So now I thought, well, they'll be jumping at the chance, and I haven't really gotten a lot of response, and I'm not sure what it is. So I would love to talk with
Well,
them.
you will. By the time it Expo will come, you will have the right one. So, and will
Okay.
come. And will
And
come.
next time will get better and better and better. So it's all
Yeah.
good. And
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, Dr. Sam has been a fabulous addition to the expo, and I'm so grateful for his attendance. He's come twice to Philadelphia for us,
Mm-hmm.
and we're
Mm-hmm.
doing an expo in Nashville in October, and he will be the featured speaker down there. So he's coming to Nashville this year. And until recently, we were the only U.S. visit he was making in
Mm-hmm.
2018. Now he's added a couple since then, so that's good
Yes.
because the whole purpose is to spread the word about the new discoveries, the new technology, whatever it is the speaker's specialty is.
Yes, I
Now
was
here's a
actually
story. Go ahead.
I was actually completely shocked when I saw him there.
Yeah.
Because I just came, I didn't know who's going to be there. And I look at the book and I'm like, oh, I would really like to meet the author. And I look at the person sitting behind the table. I'm like, wait a minute, that's
Yeah.
you. You're
Yeah.
Dr. Sam. So I was like standing there, with the deer in the headlights look, like, this is
Yeah.
Dr. Sam. He's here.
The thing
So
about the
absolutely.
He flew from Bosnia for our expo, not once, but twice, just to do our expo and to
Yes.
do our talk and to meet people. And I watched him. Everyone loves him. He talks to everyone, and he just has that. He's like a rock star. In Bosnia, people come up to him, they take selfies, they kiss him, they cry. He's a rock star over there. They love him. So I don't know if the viewers know about him, but he discovered the Bosnian pyramids, and I took a group over to Bosnia in March of 2018
Mhm.
to see it for myself because, I believe in it, and I intuitively know quite a bit about it, but I wanted to experience it, and it was beyond expectation. And so it was so awesome. We're going back in 2019. I'm gathering a group to go back to Bosnia. And then Dr. Sam announced that he's doing a tour of Egypt in December, coming up
Mhm.
December 2018. And so I'm gathering people to go on that tour. So I'm putting it together, and it's out on my website. I am not doing the tour. I'm just a guest, but we'll be with Dr. Sam for 11 days. And
Oh
so
my
just
God.
hanging out in his presence alone is amazing.
Yes.
It'll be a blend of science, history, and spirituality in one fun package. It's going to be great. So,
Awesome.
how they always say it's a trip of a lifetime. It truly is.
Yeah.
So, it seems like there's been a lot of pyramid theme with what I'm doing lately. I'll be going to Egypt in December. We have a Mexican retreat coming up in February. 3 pyramids there if you choose to stay the whole
Wow.
time. And then, of course, the
They
Bosnian
are talking
pyramid.
to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
So to Bosnia, you're going where I think it's June next year.
June, I think I'm going to say it's the 7th. Isn't it awful? I think it's like the
No.
7th or the 8th. The dates blur. I've got so many things going on, but it's something like an 8-day tour of the Bosnian pyramid complex.
Mhm.
And I've done it myself. It's wonderful. It's very safe over there. We were
Yes.
treated like kings, and it's fairly inexpensive. So if you do have to buy a meal, it's maybe like
Mhm.
$6 US for a fabulous meal. The food
Mhm.
was great. The people were so loving toward us,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I really
Somebody
a
got
lot of people.
engaged, didn't
Yes,
it?
my daughter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My daughter and fiance got engaged in the tunnels under the pyramid,
Oh, that's so,
and
yeah, I was crying seeing that.
so it was a beautiful. Everyone on the tour knew it, of course, and so I helped orchestrate that. But it was very exciting. And she was actually
Mhm.
thinking of going back to Bosnia to have her wedding, but they're actually going to Mexico instead. They
Mhm.
felt that probably a lot of the family would not understand going to Bosnia. So we're doing
Yeah,
it in Mexico on the beach instead.
and
During the retreat,
everybody's
just
still
to do
thinking there is a war there. Everybody's still
they
thinking
told me
it's a
that,
war.
yeah. When I
Mhm.
told my family I was going to Bosnia, they all said, "Oh, you shouldn't go. It's not safe, this and that." We just don't know, and we don't know what's happened.
Exactly. Uh-oh. Is it me or Sue? Oh, you're
I,
back.
I,
Good.
I just blipped out. I don't know why, but it was very safe. And I walked alone at night on the streets, and I felt fine. And we were in small groups throughout the week. You don't even have to leave your room unless you want to, but we were laughing.
You're back.
Is
You're
it
back.
working?
You're fine.
Flipping out on me. So, yeah, Bosnia was. Have you been? Have you been to
Not
Bosnia?
yet. It's my
Oh,
big dream. Not yet. I did an interview with Dr. Sam, and I was like blown how amazing he was, how tentative he was, and I feel connection to the pyramids. As a child, I had actually dreams, visions about walking the tunnels, and I didn't know where I was. And I actually hear name Samir. I thought it's a name of the place. And it wasn't until like a few years back that I actually figured out the name. It was actually Dr. Sam. It wasn't the name of the place. It was Sam. So I feel very connected to pyramids, but I haven't been here yet, but probably I will go with you
oh, it's
uh,
amazing. Like I said,
next year.
very safe and comfortable. We were treated well.
Mhm.
And Dr. Sam let us perfectly through the whole week himself. So we
Himself.
learned firsthand how he got the idea about the pyramid and discovered it and explored it. And he showed us, well, he knows the weight and the height of every block and every stone in that place. It's all been scientifically analyzed. So
Mm-hmm.
he was a wealth of knowledge. Like I said, he blended the scientific findings and explained it to us. He answered every one of our questions, and we got to hang out with him basically. And I felt very close to him. He's such a fun person
Yes.
in general.
Yes.
He's got
Yes.
presence. Yeah.
Especially considering what we had to go through to actually to continue excavating and everything else. That was the fight. So it's so
Yes.
amazing how loving he
Well,
is.
it
Yes.
really shows you what the vision of one person can do. So, like, literally, he alone is doing this project, the excavation and the development of that pyramid complex. Like, he's not getting help from anyone. In fact, he's being blocked every chance, and he's been maligned. He's been humiliated. I mean,
Yep.
there's been so many influential and famous people that have gone to the pyramids, and I actually asked about many of them specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I might have them as guests of the expo, but they would go and they'd be amazed and just so excited about the pyramids. And then they'd go back and then they would say, "Oh, it wasn't real." And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, "How could you doubt that?" Well, they were influenced. It's
Yes.
all about,
Politics. Yeah. He actually sued the government to continue with excavation. I was laughing really at that.
it's so like, so that just shows you what determination, the vision, the determination can do. One person. So he's kind of my charity project. I'm trying to help him in
Mm-hmm.
my way. I was actually going to go over and to help excavate this summer. I kind of ran out of time.
Yeah.
But my way of helping is to bring him or bring the awareness to the area and to
Mm-hmm.
take people over to see for themselves. I don't think it's the influential people that will be really making a difference for him. I think it's, let's call it us little guys, the grassroots guys
Exactly.
that go over and they say, oh, it's real. He's doing a great job. It's important. He needs help. And we'll either donate money, donate time, we bring our friends back to see it. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
grow that way
It
because
will.
he's being blocked.
Yes. Yes.
And so
So he will be in your expo in Nashville, correct?
he'll be in Nashville this year, October 13th and 14th. And he'll only be speaking on Saturday, and he's got to leave Sunday morning. But it's a real honor to have him, and he's never been to the Nashville area before, so that's a great opportunity for those people to see him in person.
That would be
We're
awesome.
charging $10 to go talk with him. So it's really just to defray his airfare. Um,
Yeah.
he's going to blow them away. He's going to blow
Yes.
them away. It's his
He will.
information is, and he was just out in Colorado to do a talk with Dimensions of Disclosure. And he said that they took his work very seriously. So I'm very excited about that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. So Nashville, I feel there is a lot of people will be attending because I don't think so they had something like that, and it's a beautiful area. Are you still accepting vendors for the Nashville one? I know the PA still is so close.
PA, I still have room, and I don't remember what the count is. It's probably 8, 9, 10 more vendors would be
Mm-hmm.
ideal. I do have room for expansion. I could take another 60 vendors. I don't think that's going to happen, and I'm okay with that. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just have it. And I'm actually, I will turn people away if they don't fit the theme, or if I get
Mm-hmm.
the sense that they're just doing it to sell a bunch of stuff to people. Mm,
Yes.
they can go to another expo for that. So I'm trying to get people with the right intent and the right product or service or whatever they're doing. So yes, I still have room in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we want lots and lots of attendees for that expo.
Mm-hmm.
In Nashville, I think we have room for 20 more vendors. The speaker schedule is totally full. And
Mhm.
it's a new venue there that we're going to. So we only have 2 speaking rooms. But
Mhm.
I think it's going to be very well attended. I just have a great feeling about it.
Yes, absolutely. And are you doing anything in Maryland?
Well, I just promoted the Love Light Festival, which is yoga
Okay.
and music, in September. I'm not I'm not affiliated with them or whatever,
Okay.
but I just thought people would
Mhm.
want to know about that.
Mhm.
It's a lot of musicians, and of course a lot of yoga, which I'm into both of. So I just thought it would be a fun little thing to promote.
Awesome.
But no, I basically I'm doing 3 trips I've got planned. I have a healing concert with Wah, the musician, October
Mhm.
28th in Devon, and
Mhm.
that can only seat 300 people. So first come, first serve there. And then
Mhm.
I have just Pennsylvania and Nashville expos that I'm working on for 2019. So I'm fairly busy. Just
Yes.
putting that together. And I've been told by Spirit that I'll be expanding. And so I'm looking for venues that are modestly priced, that are nice, mostly in the East Coast area. It doesn't necessarily have to be so. I don't really want to step on any other expo's toes, so I have to juggle it around the schedules and locations. But then
Mhm.
I feel like I have a really nice base of good, solid vendors that hopefully know me and trust me and will come to that location if it suits them. Yeah. And then the
Absolutely.
people of that area will have a place to go and make those connections and friends and contacts and, of course, get their cutting edge information.
Yes. Absolutely. It's always such an amazing pleasure to meet everybody. Like you said, making new friendships and just open your mind a little bit
Yeah.
to what is
Yeah.
there and what is possible. So
Yeah.
thank you very very
I
much for
think,
everything that you are doing. You are such a gift to all of us, and I
well,
know.
thank you. People don't realize this is like what I do. It's 24/7. I get calls all day, all night. There's a
Hmm.
lot of details and moving parts, and I'm just one person. And I have a really good memory, and I'm
Oh,
detail
good.
oriented. Sometimes I glitch. It's like so much coming at me. In addition to personal stuff, you know?
Yes, I'm horrible with names. I cannot remember names, so sometimes I
Well,
go, I know
yeah,
you,
yeah.
or I don't
So
know where I know you from.
we print a program, and this is what it looks like.
Yes.
Uh, Sorry, I'm not really great with the cell phone. Anyways, it is online. So if you want to see who's speaking and when, you can actually go onto the website and click and get the full program, speaker times, everything right there. And it is always, it will be updated. There, of course, since we printed, there's been about 4 speakers added, but I'll be handing that out at the ticket desk as well, so people are aware of the new speakers.
Awesome. I will share it underneath of this video so people can just grab it right there. I think it's, yeah, I shared your expo, um, so
Awesome.
people
Thank
can
you.
find you on Facebook. How can they, or for example, vendors, how can they connect with you? What is the
The,
best way?
the best thing to do is the website is an automated website, empoweredlight.com. And if
Hmm.
you want to vend at one of the shows, there's a vendor tab, and you'll just click on the one you want, Pennsylvania or Nashville, the date, and it will give you the overview and answer hopefully 99% of your questions. And you can upload your information right there. And our website will create a mini web page for each vendor. So what I try to tell them is that they can be as descriptive as they like about what they'll be doing and write as much as they like. And then update a really nice picture. Well, many of them are in a hurry and they don't do that. But that's what they can do, and we'll try to promote them. We also do social media promotion for each vendor and speaker.
Hmm.
And of course, we print the program and do what we can on our end, but their
Hmm.
participation is helpful. So
Yes.
once the vendor uploads all the information, they can submit it, and it will lead them right to PayPal where they can pay for their booth right in one step.
Hmm.
And then I process it and get back to them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, would you like to add anything else?
Well, I
I think we
didn't have
covered.
an agenda or there weren't any questions. We did go off on a tangent
Mhm,
and it's been fun. So I thank you. But my intent is really to bring, at a modest budget. Okay, so
mhm.
I'm trying to get those that agree to come out for the right reasons. They're not out to make billions of dollars just by speaking, but I'm bringing out those that will agree to come out and bring us the most recent information of what's happening out there, whether it be energy work or, um,
Mhm.
you know, discovery of a pyramid complex. I'm going to bring that out to the public. And it's really about the connection with each other and then the knowledge and then the comfort that we can talk about these things without fear of being ridiculed. Because most of the
Exactly.
time people come to me and say, well, you might think I'm crazy, but, and I'm like, oh, dude, I've seen it all. I've had a lot of great experiences. I believe me. Don't ever preface your sentence like that. Just tell me what you saw, or experience.
Yeah,
Really
actually,
interesting.
my biggest compliment that I ever got was person. I was at a marketing conference actually, and I was communicating with that one gentleman for 3 days. And on the end of the third day, he's asked, "What exactly are you doing?" So I slowly, slowly explained it to him, and then he's looking at me like, "I don't believe it." And I'm like, "Well, that's okay." He's like, "No, you are normal." It's like, well, thank you.
A lot of the spiritual people are we're all spiritual, but they have a hard time, let's call it grounding down and
Yeah.
operating in the third dimensional reality that we're in,
Yes.
like dealing with money or scheduling or whatever. And I feel like I have one foot in both worlds. And actually, I
Yes.
feel like I'm more heavily into the business end lately with doing the expo, but
Mhm.
I do everything that you know, is presented at the expo pretty much. I don't do massage,
Yep.
but
It was
I
good
do know
again.
a lot of people that.
Just wanted to thank you again for everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Sue, for everything that you are doing for us. And I will put more information underneath of the original video